This work was part of the Supporting Wellbeing Through Peer Befriending study. SUPERB was a 4-year trial which ended in 2020. It was funded by the Stroke Association through their first Priority Programme Award on psychological consequences of stroke. Stroke and aphasia can have a profound impact on people's lives, and depression is a common and persistent consequence. Social networks also suffer, with people with aphasia particularly at risk of becoming socially isolated. We sought to explore what factors facilitate adjustment to living with aphasia in the early weeks and months after stroke, a phase largely neglected in previous research. Alongside the SUPERB trial, we interviewed 20 people with aphasia and 10 significant others. We asked them about how they have adjusted to life after stroke. People told us they felt emotionally and physically well cared for by hospital staff, but they were not always satisfied with staff communication, and significant others found admission to and discharge from hospital stressful. Life on the ward could also be challenging, with concerns about food, toileting, and lack of privacy. There were positive comments when patient choice and friendships on the ward were supported. Personalised therapy and goal setting and rapport and two-way conversations with therapists were also praised. People told us they had experienced changes to their emotions and mood after stroke. They felt less independent, socially withdrawn, and fearful that their stroke may occur again. However, some found their illness had made them strong and more inclined to live in the moment. Many felt an altered identity or sense of self, both negative, such as feeling vulnerable or more hot-tempered, and positive, such as worrying less about trivial things. People talked of the importance of attitude, describing themselves as resilient, determined, and optimistic. Many had set themselves goals for moving forwards. For some, faith and spirituality were also important. Significant others spoke of strengthened bonds, pride in participants' courage, and relief that they had survived. Nevertheless, they found the burden of care draining and said stroke had disrupted and transformed their lives. Family members were central to adjustment, providing encouragement, affection, and reassurance. Only one person with aphasia received formal psychological support, but many described informal sources, such as stroke groups and their local communities. There are many factors to consider when working with people soon after their stroke. Being supportive and facilitative in helping someone to deal with their mood and emotions is important. Hospital staff should ensure that their interactions are caring, compassionate, and consider the whole person. Clinicians should promote relationship-centered care and facilitate access to personal and external resources to maximize adjustment. One participant summed up adjustment as, "Emotion is of the essence. Number 1 priority."